Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. Will start at the 25.
Let's go. Right.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's McCulley. He's swarmed by the defense. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's caught. It's Haynes. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's McCulley. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the...
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Michigan. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to chuck it again. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Mateer. That's caught. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quick throw to the left. Grab made near the sideline. Job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's McCulley. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Haynes. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's hit as he throws it. He's wide open. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Spot. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the stick. Then enough for a first down.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To dart right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. He gets the first and more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The shotgun running play call. And shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now it's third and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Makes the catch. It's Sategna. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. He couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage.